Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 3 of Griffin, Indiana. Alright, so I can't fill up with fertilizer here, but what I didn't realize, and I bought bags of seed, not fertilizer. Not very bright, but I'm going to need those bags of seed anyway for when we seed our fields later on. But if we come down here, they have a bulk filling station that we can fill up here. Now, I just realized that the fields, our fields, don't have any fertilizer at all on them. So today, we're going to have to take care of our fields, because soon enough it'll be time for combining and we aren't going to get nothing off our own fields. Oh, of course. You stupid. Hey, Jesus. Traffic. Oy, oy, oy. So, without further ado, we are ripping up to our farm and getting our fields fertilized today. It's got to be done. Like, if I just quickly show you the map here, there's like no fertilization. So if you take fertilization off, they don't need plowing and they don't need lime, and there is no stones from the looks of things, but boy do they need fertilizing. I'm hoping against hope we can get at least one, maybe two. I don't know. We'll have to see. I doubt I'm going to get 2 applications, but if we don't get this fertilized, we're in trouble, because we won't make nothing off these fields. So today, that's all I can try, is try and get this all done today. We'll take care of the small field first, and then we'll go take care of the big field. I didn't realize that when we first bought the place, that hopefully I'm going to scroll out here and we're going to bring up the little HUD. I wish it would show what's been fertilized and what hasn't, but I'm just going to roll with it. I should be using GPS for this, but if you've been watching my other series, you know I'm still fairly new with GPS. I haven't used it a ton, so I'm still learning how that goes and how that all works. But I gotta get these fields fertilized. Hopefully it's not too late. I should have done my due diligence when I was looking at fields or farms to buy. But it is what it is. We will learn from our mistakes. And this was already planted when we bought the joint, so we'll just kind of roll with it this year. Next year for sure, it'll be looked after properly. Alright, let's see if this is even doing anything. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, well, we got the first bit on. So it's taken the first round, which is a good thing, because we need to make as much money as we can. We got a big loan to take care of. And since I haven't released episode 2 yet, we don't know if you guys want it to play where we've got two $500,000 loans back to back, or if we're going to just play the $500,000. Did I get that whole field? All but that little corner. So just go up here, do that. Turn that off, and we'll check again. All right, so that field is completely fertilized. What else is ours? Field 21. All right, so let's get up there and get that one done. Not much really going on. We've made a little bit of money, spent a little bit of money. Contracts are definitely, fertilizing contracts definitely are the way to go. I haven't even looked to see if there's more in here yet. Once I found out that our fields were this bad, I kind of dropped everything else and jumped onto doing these fields. So that was my first thing, is I had to get these fields done. All right, so what is it? To turn it on is Alt E. No, Control E. Oh. Oh, what is it? Alt C. Alright, so there we go. That's turned on. Control S. There we go. Auto width, 42 meters. Set A. That should be good. Control S again. Set B. And we should be good. Alt X turns it on. Back to a more realistic speed here. Okay, I must have done something wrong. Where are my lines? Where are my lines for this? I don't know. It's not showing the lines. So I'm kind of messed up here. Again, I don't use this very often, so sorry folks, I'm not that great with this. So I'm kind of relying on this thing to I don't know why the lines aren't showing. That really helps me. Again, I'm new with the GPS. I'm hoping against hope I did this correct. I should have probably done a headland first. But in fact, I'm just going to quickly do a headland here. I really wish that it would show the lines, but it doesn't. I don't know what I did. I used it in my Western Wilds Let's Play and it was showing the lines. I probably missed the button somewhere. Or I'm just not recognizing it. But one way or the other, we'll figure it out. May have to reset where we've been. Somewhere around here. Does that seem right? Nope. Probably on the other side of the fence post. So just let this kick over. Get this field all fertilized as well. And then we'll go look at some other contracts that maybe we can get done today. It's still only August. You never know. We might be able to do some more fertilizing. That seems to be where we're making our money right now. We still have a long way to go. There's a big loan that's still out there. And I'm kind of worried about how much that's going to cost every month that we have it. I'm a little worried, but we'll see what happens once we sleep overnight here. I see lots of weeds in here yet. We have weeds turned off. I've always got weeds turned off. I hate weeds. Just not something I like playing with. But they were already in the field, so we'll deal with it this time, and they won't come back. Are they going to hurt our yield? A little bit, but it is what it is. At least we're not going to have a 53% yield now because of no fertilizer. It was bad. I jumped out of the tractor to check the field and it said 0 fertilizer, 53% yield, and I'm like, yikes! That's a lot of fertilizer, a lot less stuff than what we should be getting. So we use 25% of our fertilizer on our 2 fields, so it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad either. So let's just park this here for a minute and check the... Alright, well, we got one thing of fertilizer down. What does it say now in the yields? Growing. Yield bonus is up to 75%, and it's 50% fertilized. So if we sleep overnight, I wonder if I'll be able to fertilize again. Not sure. But let's go down to the contracts. See what do we got. We got baling, cultivating, harvesting, and harvesting. Alright. So let's clear those out. Let's go new contracts. So we got a fertilizing. Field 7, where is that? Field 7, where is that? Field 7, how big is that? Oh, that's the one we did there. You know what? We are going to take that because we can fill up right there. So let's go to the contracts, fertilizing, and we are going to accept that contract. So we got lots of time. And we'll just use what we got in the machines here and go get that contract done. We need the money. We need the money. I don't want to be relying on contracts for this whole series, but we got a lot of debt we need to take care of. So what we're gonna do So we're gonna hire a worker on this. We'll do the outside, and then we'll hire a worker to do the rest. And while the worker's doing that, we'll look at some of the stuff around our farm that needs to get done. Oh, we already. Oh, this is even better. I'd be able to see this whole thing. Well, we may not have to hire a worker. Oh, I missed it. I missed some. But no big deal. We can still get most of this done. We may need to fill up. I don't know. We're going to get some headlands done here. God, I really need to learn to judge the width of this thing. Excuse me. So, as I said in the last video, I did ask some opinions, and I haven't put it out yet, but I did ask opinions. Now, I can only take out $500,000 loan, and I don't really want to be playing with XMLs and everything else to make it work. So hopefully some of you have commented and said, yeah, go for the $1 million loan type deal where we have a $500,000 loan that we have to pay off first, since I changed it up from the original. And then once that's paid off, take out another $500,000 so that we have $1 million loan to pay off. And then we can start getting fields and stuff. There is no rush on timeline to pay off the loan. I will be doing contracts. Just the bigger the loan, the more contracts I'm going to have to do. Again, I didn't really have much of an idea for this playthrough other than we had a loan we had to pay off, and I love this map. We could play it to where we have to own the whole map, you know, or we end up buying the biggest field on the map. I'm open to suggestions. Either way, I'm playing on this map, and we'll just have to figure something out for a idea storyline for this, other than we have a loan to pay. But even when I played this game in FS19, I always started this where I had X amount of loan. It's just I liked it that way. You had X amount of loan to pay, and you had, like, sometimes I started where all I had was a tractor and a fertilizer, and I had to pretty much do nothing but fertilizing contracts till I could afford to buy a place to stay. I've done that. So we're not doing it that way. This one here, we bought a farm that we had 2 little fields, we had a little bit of equipment, and that's where we started. That's how I'm playing this one so far. We had a loan, but after I did the first 2 contracts, it was like, no, that loan's nowhere near enough. So I made it to be a $500,000 loan that we have to pay off, which I think is a decent amount of money to have to pay off. So we'll get that paid off, and I'm not just working to pay that loan, pay that loan, pay that loan. We're going to be buying fields and buying equipment, and we're going to, that loan, there's no rush on or timeline to get it. We just need to pay it. Just the longer it takes us to pay it, the more interest and everything we pay every night. But I do want to keep to finishing whatever contracts I start by the end of the episode, which means I will be using fast farming and pausing the recording to do jump cuts. Still not that great with editing or getting music into my videos and stuff like that for time lapses. I prefer to just play the game and record, and if I make a mistake, you're gonna see it. I don't want to edit any of that stuff out. That's part of the game, and I make mistakes. There's no doubt about it. Look, I bought 4 bags of seed instead of 4 bags of fertilizer, trying to fill up my fertilizer spreader, and didn't even look at the back of the building, and really there wasn't anything there. So I'm kind of safe there. I did add in the buy place where you can buy fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer. We need to have something like that. Buying it by the bag every time, it's cheaper to buy it bulk for one, and then I don't have the load times of bag after bag after bag after bag, because I am still trying to keep this at a 20-minute or a 30-minute mark. So with that being said, we're going to have to do a little bit of a jump cut here, because we're at 28 minutes and this field's nowhere near being done. So give me a couple minutes and we'll be right back. See you in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we're just about done this field. We've used just about 27% of our fertilizer spreader. So it's going to cost a few bucks to fill it up, but I'm bringing you back for the end of the contract. Hopefully the end. It didn't pop up saying the contract is over. Well, it is complete. So here you are. Let's collect on that contract and go see how much that contract actually cost us. We got $24,594 for this contract. How much is it going to cost us in fertilizer? Now remember, half the cost of our fertilizer was on our own fields. I didn't fill up beforehand. So we'll go fill up, see what it cost. Fuel wise, didn't cost us a whole lot. But we're going to go over here. And just park underneath. Open that up and start filling. So we made 11,000 it cost us. Divide that by 2. So we'll just say $6,500 or $5,500 is what it cost us for a $24,900 contract. That's a pretty good return. That's pretty much 20 grand to fertilize. Can't complain about that. So let's head back to our own farm here, and we'll do a sleep through the night and see where we're at. Maybe I can put another load of fertilizer on to our field and get them double fertilized before they're ready to be harvested. I'm not sure. One thing we do need to do before we call it a day is check that sales. Just so you know, this is not going to stay a full John Deere farm. I don't have a preference. This is just, I wanted to use the combine, and we already had a John Deere tractor when you start this farm. I just ran with it, and then got one bigger John Deere. Depending on what comes up in sales, we could have anything on this farm. If you're watching my Western Wilds playthrough, in some upcoming episodes, we have bought a whole bunch of new equipment. It's going to be interesting. So just put that there, shut that down, and we're going to pop up into the sales and see what's there. Oh, wrong button. Always wrong buttons. Yeah, well. Oh, that big Steiger is still there. I wish. We don't have the money for that. We just don't. There is a rock picker. We will need probably a rock picker for our fields. I can't remember. So let's go and check. What did I do for this Let's Play? Economic difficulties normal. Traffic's on. Seasonal growth 1 day per month. Crop destruction off, of course. Plowing's required. Stones are on. Lime is required. Weeds are off. Dirt is normal. Fuel usage is normal. AI workers can't buy anything. So we're doing all right. Don't own a whole lot. But let's save the game quick. We're already in here. I save the game at the end of every recording, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, so let's get out. Head over to the house. Any more contracts? I didn't even look. No, just the cultivating. Alright, we're going to have a sleep and wake up. At 8 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Let's see how much this is going to cost us overnight. And then we'll know how much trouble we're in. $1,650 in loan interest and $76 on property maintenance. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh, well, it grew. Let's see what the map says. Where are we at? Growth. We may be able to get one more on there in the next little bit here. But let's go into contracts, see what's available. baling, baling, baling. Now, you can make huge money with that. Even using the machines that they give you, you can make some serious money because of silage bales. But if you do it, you find the biggest equipment you can get, like this one, and you do them all. Fertilizing, we'll take that one. Harvesting, that's potatoes. Nope. Harvesting potatoes. Nope. Harvesting potatoes. Nope. You can make some good money, but it takes a long time. All right, so we took that fertilizing job, so we'll go and get that done. We'll try fertilizing our fields, but that'll be for the next episode. With that being said, thank you for joining us on episode 3. You do me a favor, give me a like, a subscribe, a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. It's great to interact with you guys. Those of you that are watching, thank you very much. With that being said, I'm going to let you go. You guys have a great day. JD out. Peace.